Hello, I'm Father Joe Roesch of the Marian Fathers of the Immaculate Conception. Thank you for joining us as we continue with our year-long journey reading the diary of St. Maria Faustina Kowalska from beginning to end. Today we take up from where we left off, beginning with diary entry number 239. Prayer during the Mass on the day of the Perpetual Vows. Today I placed my heart on the paten where your heart has been placed, O Jesus, and today I offer myself together with you to God, your Father and mine, as a sacrifice of love and praise. Father of mercy, look upon the sacrifice of my heart, but through the wound in the heart of Jesus. May 1st, 1933, First Day. Union with Jesus on the Day of Perpetual Vows. Jesus, from now on, your heart is mine, and mine is yours alone. The very thought of your name, Jesus, is the delight of my heart. I truly would not be able to live without you, even for a moment, Jesus. Today my soul has lost itself in you, my only treasure. My love knows no obstacles in giving proof of itself to its beloved. The words of Jesus during my perpetual vows. My spouse, our hearts are joined forever. Remember to whom you have vowed. Everything cannot be put into words. My petition, while we were lying prostrate under the pall, I begged the Lord to grant me the grace of never consciously and deliberately offending him by even the smallest sin or imperfection. Jesus, I trust in you. Jesus, I love you with all my heart. When times are most difficult, you are my mother. For love of you, O Jesus, I die completely to myself today and begin to live for the greater glory of your holy name. Love, it is for love of you, O most holy Trinity, that I offer myself to you as an oblation of praise, as a holocaust of total self-immolation. And through this self-immolation, I desire the exaltation of your name, O Lord. I cast myself as a little rosebud at your feet. O Lord, and may the fragrance of this flower be known to you alone. 3 requests on the day of my perpetual vows. Jesus, I know that today you will refuse me nothing. First request. Jesus, my most beloved spouse, I beg you for the triumph of the Church, particularly in Russia and in Spain, for blessings on the Holy Father, Pius XI, and on all the clergy, for the grace of conversion for impenitent sinners, and I ask you for a special blessing and for light, O Jesus, for the priests before whom I will make my confessions throughout my life. Second request, I beg your blessings on our congregation, and may it be filled with great zeal. Bless, O Jesus, our Mother General and our Mother Directress, all the novices and all the superiors. Bless my dearest parents. Bestow your grace, O Jesus, on our wards. Strengthen them so powerfully by your grace, so that those who leave our houses will no longer offend you by any sin. Jesus, I beg you for my homeland, protect it against the assaults of its enemies. Third request, Jesus, I plead with you for the souls that are most in need of prayer. I plead for the dying. Be merciful to them. I also beg you, Jesus, to free all souls from purgatory. At the Perpetual Vow Mass, St. Faustina offers herself to the Lord by symbolically placing her heart on the paten where the host is placed. When the host is consecrated, it becomes the Eucharist, the Sacred Heart of Jesus. So she is uniting her heart with Jesus' heart. And St. Faustina expresses her love for Jesus, like the first day of a spousal union. And Jesus acknowledges and accepts her offering of herself, and he gives himself to her. During the vow ceremony, the sisters at one point lie prostrate on the floor of the chapel before the altar, and a type of funeral pall is placed over each one of them. This is a large piece of black cloth with a white cross in the middle, and this is a symbol of their being dead to the world. And then the church bells toll like at a funeral mass, and the other sisters recite a psalm. Out of the depths I cry to you, my God. The priest, or the bishop who presides, then sprinkles them with holy water. This is a symbol of baptism and new life. And he says to them, rise, you who are dead to the world, and Jesus Christ will enlighten you. It's a new beginning. St. Faustina expresses her desire to never deliberately offend her spouse. And then she makes 3 bold requests of Jesus on her special day, with many other requests built in there. First, she asks for the triumph of the church, the grace of conversions and many blessings in many countries where there were difficulties in the world at that time, especially Spain and Russia. Many, many blessings on many people, especially on her confessors. Then secondly, blessings on our congregation, on her family, protection of Poland, zeal for her congregation, blessing of those young wards, those young students that they take care of. And finally, she prays for the souls most in need of God's mercy, for the dying, for the souls in purgatory. It's a beautiful prayer and a beautiful request, because Faustina doesn't just focus on herself on that special day, but her horizons have been so expanded that she has a great zeal for souls like Jesus himself.